was announced earlier this week that entertainment powerhouse Taylor Sheridan is leaving Paramount with his current film and television deals expiring in 2026 and 2028, respectively.
This has come as a big shock to everyone, and most likely to Paramount Skydance CEO David Ellison, who just earlier this year called Sheridan a singular genius with a perfect track record.
Most widely known for the creation of Yellowstone, Sheridan has been a Paramount lifeline since 2018, with his biggest hits on the platform including Landman, Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown, 1923, and much, much more.
Starting just next year, Sheridan will begin his 8-year movie deal with NBC Universal and a 5-year television deal in 2028. Sources are speculating this could reach upwards of $1 billion for Sheridan and the media conglomerate.
Until then, Sheridan will continue to deliver on his current shows with Paramount, in addition to 3 Yellowstone spin-offs currently in the works.
There's an ongoing conversation as to what this could mean for Paramount. On one hand, Sheridan has been championed as a staple for the company, and many Paramount Plus subscribers exclusively watch his content on the streaming service.
At the same time, however, Sheridan's projects are known to come with a hefty price tag, and some are stating that the loss could save Paramount a lot of money in the long run.
Also, Paramount Plus will continue to keep these titles on their service after Sheridan leaves.
I don't know with how much Paramount has found itself in the news lately. Sheridan's departure only stokes the fire, or pokes the bear, if you will.
Similarly, Disney Plus announced today that they are exiting their Doctor Who partnership with the BBC.
The streaming service has been the global home outside of the beloved British show since October of 2022. But there has been speculation this decision would be made for quite some time.
The partnership's initial term covered 2 seasons in a spin-off show, both of which have been fulfilled by Nsuti Gatwa's tenure as the 15th Doctor and the War Between the Land and Sea, which is set to release sometime this year.
Disney Plus will continue to stream the shows and specials for the duration of their partnership. Following that, the BBC has stated that they intend to continue the series, assuring fans the Doctor is not going anywhere.
In other news, The Simpsons are coming to Fart Night.
Interesting. And when is this Fart Night? I would like to clear my schedule.
Oops, sorry, Fortnite. The Simpsons are coming to Fortnite.
Yeah, I knew that.
Right, well, you're just in luck because it's coming very soon. A mini event based on the series will be available to play this Saturday, November 1st. The collaborators have both taken to social media to share teasers, including the appearance of Kang and Kodos.
Apart from that, we can expect to also see Marge, Homer, Ned Flanders, and a remix of Peely and Fish Sticks in the Battle Pass.
I hope that I can strangle Bart.
What?
For this week's movie recommendation, one of our lovely executive producers, Harrison, recommends Some Like It Hot, which was evidently not made by a Texan because I for sure don't.
In the spirit of the season, we're donning costumes, trickery, and evading fast-talking bootleggers on a cross-country manhunt with loaded guns are the name of the game.
Wait, what was that last part?
Some Like It Hot holds all that and more in spades, from the career best performance by the one and only Candle in the Wind Marilyn Monroe, to some of the wittiest dialogue and gags to ever grace a silver screen. If you don't feel up to it or just want to avoid the Halloween film-going diet of blood guts, pop this little number in. Heads will roll with laughter.
You know, I was supposed to go to a Halloween party after this, but my ride ended up canceling on me.
Really? What happened?
Well, when she found out it was Halloween-themed, she lost all interest, saying it was Satan's holiday. Some people are just religious like that.
Oh, I know all about religion's extremes like that. Rian Johnson actually gave his perspective on that same topic this weekend with his 3rd film in the Knives Out series, Wake Up Dead Man.
Oh yeah, wait, didn't we get to talk with him on the red carpet?
Yeah, we did, and we got the footage right here. Roll the clip.
What's up, Sneak Peekers? My name is Nolan Walley, and today we're at the Austin Film Festival for the Texas premiere for the 3rd movie in the Knives Out series, Wake Up Dead Man, written and directed by Rian Johnson.
Hey.
Got it. Nice to meet you.
Last for best.
We're students at the University of Texas at Austin. First question I have for you, being at the Writers Festival, I would love to know what was the initial spark that brought this story to life? I know that it is the 3rd in a trilogy, but I still think that you bring such a new story to every part of it, so I want to know what brought this to life.
I'm happy to hear that. It's always the goal with these is to have them each feel like a different novel on the shelf a little bit, each be their own thing. With this one, it was a couple of things. It was I wanted to do an impossible crime, which is a little subset of the murder mystery genre. There's an author, John Dixon Carr, who I got very into, who specializes in these. And so I thought that would be fun to try. And then I wanted to make something, I wanted to kind of ground it. And so for me, that meant making it personal. And so I grew up very religious. I'm not anymore. It's something I have a lot of very deep personal thoughts about. And so the idea of the impossible mystery, like a crime that kind of almost seems like a miracle, and the notion of using that to kind of set it in a church and get into religion a little bit, that seemed very potent to me. And so, and do all of that and making it a big, fun murder mystery, that seemed like an interesting challenge. It would be something unique if we pulled it off.
Getting a little bit more inside baseball and then also trying to learn more about this without getting into spoiler territory, was there any kill your darlings moment in making this where you had something deep in you that you really wanted to come out in this but just couldn't have happened?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's 100 of them every single day when you're writing. You go down a different little pathway, and then also the process of writing this one, even more so than any script I've ever done, was a process of trying something and that doesn't quite work, throwing it away, trying something else. There's a lot of trial and error with it. So I have a lot of script pages of like different scenes, different characters, different byways and highways that just didn't end up working out. And then it's a slow, painful process, as any writer knows, of kind of ironing it out into the final thing. And even then, you get in the edit, and that whole process starts again. And there's definitely stuff on the cutting room floor that I'm sorry is there, but that it made the movie better as a whole, taking it out. And it just comes with the game. It's
Festival season now, but at UT Austin, it is the start of shooting season. As of today, the narrative projects are shooting and directors are out trying to make their own film. Do you have any advice, last-minute advice, on what they can be doing to bring their vision to life?
Wear comfortable shoes. That's actually the best directing advice you can hear. Change your shoes at lunch. No, I think that for me, I grew up making movies with my friends. That was really my I did go to film school, but where I really learned filmmaking was just getting together with my friends on the weekends and making movies. I think that especially when you're going out there shooting, try and remember that the more it feels like everyone's going to be working their butts off, everyone's going to be focused, it's still got to feel like play. You got to be having a good time. You got to be with people that you like. You got to, because also the experience of that shoot that you're going to have is the actual thing that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life, more so than whatever the movie ends up becoming. You make the movie great, make the movie a masterpiece and as great as it can be, but remember the experience is just as important, and it is the thing you're actually going to have in your head years later.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you so much.
Awesome, man. Cool.
Excited to see the film.
Frankie, what is
This isn't my name. My name is Gay Freddy Fazbear.
Oh, right. Well, what is your opinion on Sydney Sweeney?
Wait, am I answering as Gay Freddy Fazbear or Frankie?
You just said your name isn't Frankie.
Either way, I don't like her. I kind of want to punch her.
Well, that might not be a good idea. I don't know if you just saw, but she played world-renowned women's boxer Christy Martin in David Michaud's new film, Christy.
But I'm Freddy Fazbear.
Well, we're not talking about that movie quite yet, and we actually have a Christy interview from AFF from over the weekend. Roll the clip.
Hey sneak peekers, I'm at Austin Film Festival 2025 at the Paramount Theater, and we just talked to the crew of Christy. Let's take a look. Basically, you've had an amazing career in boxing. What did it feel like to have this amazing story translated into a feature film that you're watching in an audience? What is that experience like? If you could comment on that.
It's a little crazy because, yes, I had a great boxing career. I did a lot of really cool things. Don King was my promoter. But I'm from a town, I am truly a coal miner's daughter. I'm from a town of about 700 people in southern West Virginia. We don't even have a stop sign, much less a stop light.
Yeah.
So, now here we are, we're seeing my life as a movie, a feature film, and Sydney Sweeney, she's the it girl.
Yeah.
Is portraying me. It's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah. Is there specific moments in the film that you think highlighted these significant moments of your life really well? Was there one thing that you think that the film did a really great job of highlighting?
I think that, Oh man, a lot, because the film talks about or brings to the attention domestic violence. It brings attention sexuality. It's and dealing with your children's sexuality, your own sexuality, drug addiction. And as I always say, I'm the ultimate underdog. So I hope it will give people inspiration. Just no matter what your goal is or your dream is. Look, this is what I did. No other woman really had done it before in boxing. If I can do it, you can do anything you want to do.
Exactly.
And that's what I hope people take away from the movie.
Gotcha. My last question, which you kind of already answered a little bit, but just if you have another one maybe. What is a lesson that you want audiences to take away from your story, and specifically with this feature film? Is there anything that you want audiences to learn from your life?
Yeah, well, just as I said, just some inspiration. And sometimes it's easier when you see somebody else has already made a path. Like you can follow it. And it doesn't have to be that exact same dream. But it could be like, oh wow, if she could be a boxer, well, I could be a pilot. I could be an astronaut, I could be a doctor, whatever it might be. We show that you can do it. You just have to put your mind to it. If you can believe it, you can achieve it.
Yes, thank you so much. Congratulations on the film. I'm super excited to see it, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You're gonna make a 6-7 joke?
You is what was the most challenging part of writing this story and kind of translating Christy's huge life into just a feature film? Like, what was the most challenging part of that?
I think the most challenging part was the omissions, was choosing what we couldn't put in the movie, and choosing what we needed to highlight. I mean, there are things that happen in Christy's life that are so amazing and wild, and that she was around for certain cultural moments in history that are huge moments that aren't in the movie, like Bite Fight. She fought on the undercard of Bite Fight. She fought the night that Tupac got shot. Like there's really big kind of cultural moments that didn't make it into the movie, but it was quite intentional because the movie it's about Christy. It's not about Mike Tyson. It's not about Tupac. It's about Christy, and we wanted to leave space for the real personal stuff that was outside the boxing ring, and that was the reason that we made the film, actually. Yeah.
My next question is, whenever you're reading through Christy's life and having these meetings with her, these interviews, whenever you're gathering all of this information, what stuck out to you the most and what resonated with you, and were you like, I need to put this in the film?
There's something about Christy's character now, and maybe it's a little different from young Christy, that really struck me. There's a real gentleness and softness to her character. She's actually very shy. I find this an interesting thing because at the height of her fame, she was so renowned for being such a bolshy trash talker. But actually, it's the complete opposite of her true nature. And the reason I find it interesting is because I think a lot of actors do that a little bit too. People that are really naturally quite shy and gentle are drawn to this world where they have to kind of put on a mask and pretend to be something that they're not. So I was surprised, but not entirely surprised, to learn that Christy's actually a very kind of gentle, soft energy. She's not what you might expect. She's not what I expected.
Gotcha. My last question is, after tackling the challenge of writing this entire film, is there one thing that you want audiences to take away as kind of like a life lesson?
There's a few things in there. I think one of the things that was really important to Dave and I that underpinned a lot of our research for the writing was that these coercive control relationships that Christy found herself in, they don't just happen to weak women, to broke women, to women that have no agency. They happen to all kinds of women, and they happen to women like Christy at the height of her fame, when she had what would appear to be the sort of life that she just wouldn't fall victim to that. But they happen over a sustained period of time, and there are red flags to these relationships, and I think the more familiar we become with those red flags, the better. So that's one of the things that I hope an audience can take away, to familiarise themselves a little bit with how these things can play out and do play out on a kind of catastrophic scale in every country, including in the US and Australia. Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you, and congratulations on the film. I'm so excited to see it. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Well, I have a surprise for you, Frankie.
What?
We actually have some sneak peekers in attendance who are wearing their Halloween costumes, and we're going to see who has the most show-stopping attire.
Finally, take it away.
Hi, sneak peekers. Happy Halloween Eve to all that celebrate. today we have a lot of sneak peek members here that are dressed up in costume, and we're basically gonna do a style squad. I'm gonna bring contestants in one by one, and we are going to rank them very quickly. So, and then there will be a winner at the end, obviously. So I will bring in the first contestant. Please come on and show your outfit and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Audrey Hepburn
Okay, love that. Anything else?
from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh, okay, I've seen that actually. Well, I do like this outfit. I like the Converse. I like the earrings. I like the necklace. I like the impromptu cigarette. Yeah, I think you pretty much nailed it. So thank you for your time, Audrey. Okay, next contestant. Oh, I'll just scoot in for you. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Tom Holland from Spider-Man Homecoming.
Okay, I like it. I think you pretty much nailed it. I mean, there's only like 2 real pieces to this outfit, so did you go out and order this online?
I actually ordered this shirt on Amazon, and these pants are from Walmart, I think.
From Walmart, okay. Shopping local, I love that. Yes, thank you. Okay, next. Y'all might have a hard time guessing who this is, but
Hello, babes. Hello. I'm Charlie XCX.
I love it. I think a 365, a 360. Yeah, I think I don't really have any critiques with this outfit. I mean, Brat is still in, it's still recognizable. I love the skirt. I think you nailed it. So I just don't see any snow on the nose. Interestingly enough. Yeah.
I love Leto Box. Have a good one, folks.
Well, thank you. Next contestant, please. Would you introduce yourself for us?
Well, this is probably the one chance that you shouldn't take a sneak peek at me directly. I'm Medusa, I'm really into stoning people.
Don't look her in the eyes, people.
I love getting stoned.
Well, thank you. I think you did a great job. I love the dress. I think it's great. I can't look you in the eyes, but thank you.
Thank you. I would have stoned you otherwise.
We have 2 more. Would you introduce yourself for us?
Sammy. My name's Remick. I don't know how to do the voice, and Halloween got rained out, so I have to come on here and put this much effort.
Thank you. I think you just don't have a guitar, but I think I really like the blood, so I appreciate the effort.
I appreciate it. The custodian did not appreciate it very much, but thank you.
Well, thank you. And our last contestant.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Gladys.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. I actually haven't seen the movie, but I think this is great. Thank you. Okay, wow, look at that. Would everyone want to come on and I can decide the winner real quick? Okay, so I think you all did a great job, but sadly there can only be one winner, and I have to say the winner is, drum roll please. The winner is Medusa. That is who I've chosen as winner. Thank y'all so much for watching, and happy Halloween, and thank you. We'll see you in the next segment.